show you don't want to miss.
Thanks, Joanne.
It's Google time.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Widener News. I'm your host, Kanisha Pinckney.
And I'm your co-host, Jamal Goodman.
Now that we are finally back from spring break, there are a ton of events starting up that you should all look out for. Before we get to the events, let's take it over to Mike Ingles, who is catching up with some of the students from Alternative Spring Break.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike Ingles, and I'm here today with JC Schumann, and she's going to be telling us all about Alternative Spring Break. So what type of service did you do, and what was Alternative Spring Break all about?
So Alternative Spring Break is a year-long experience here at Widener. We work to fundraise in the fall and the spring, and then we go on our trip during spring break. And there are 4 different trips that get sent out. We're hoping to make that grow in the future years. But the 4 trips this year went to Houston, New Orleans, West Palm Beach, and Oklahoma City. And all 4 of us this year worked with Habitat for Humanity.
Interesting. And what service had the most impact on you or the people around you?
I think overall just the whole week down there was really amazing. We took a lunch break each day when we were working with Habitat, and we got to sit outside in the sun, and you would see all the residents of that community walk by. There was like a convenience store right on the corner by us, and so we got a lot of traffic by the house, and they were all, "What are you doing?" And once we told them we were working with Habitat, they were really grateful, really appreciative.
Yeah. Did you see anything that you didn't expect to see?
Yes, actually. Being that I went to New Orleans, we went through the lower 9th Ward, and our learning partner, who is a faculty at Widener, she actually was from New Orleans and was there during Katrina, and so she showed us a lot of the wreckage, and even one of the houses that was still standing, and how they checked for people in it during Katrina. So that was really interesting.
And they showed you the house. Was the house wrecked, or how was it?
Yeah, basically, it was the shell of a house. We just drove by, but you know, you could tell no one was living in it. No one had been living in it for the past 10 years since Katrina, basically. And she explained to us how emergency crews, basically whoever got to the house first, so it could be firefighters or police or just any other kind of like rescue, National Guard, anything like that. They would spray paint an X on the house, and they would show the number of bodies found, the date, who was searching the house, and then also I think if any pets were found.
Oh, man, that's pretty intense.
Yeah.
And what keeps you going back every year?
I absolutely love the experience. This is my 2nd year. Last year I went to Mobile, Alabama. This year I went to New Orleans, like I said, and I was one of the site leaders, so I was basically helping to lead the trip. I love how you can take a group of 14 people who usually don't know a single other person, and in a week you don't want to leave them, you don't want to leave the place. You come back here, you need to make reunions, you need to hang out. It's just a great bonding experience.
Sounds like a great experience. What was your favorite part? Was it meeting the people that you did not expect to get along with? Or?
Actually, so being a site leader, I felt like it was my role that I wanted everyone to have as great of an experience that I had last year, and so how I wanted to do that was to make sure everyone was comfortable, everyone could be silly, everyone could joke around, and at the end of the week when no one wanted to leave and everyone had made new friends, I knew that my other site leader and I had gotten our job done.
And where would you like to go next year and even the year after that?
I would love to go to maybe one of the Carolinas, and then Mississippi would probably be cool.
Mississippi. It's interesting. And is there anything you could tell us about how to get involved with Alternative Spring Break?
Yeah, so we set up a table every time that there's some kind of activities fair and stuff like that. But basically, look for the applications in the fall. They're on Campus Cruiser. They're posted everywhere. And take it seriously, fill it out like you really want to go, and then hopefully you're selected.
It sounds like a great experience for not only everyone involved, but the people you're helping down in those other states that you're going to work in. So, there you have it. That's Alternative Spring Break. And back to you, Kanisha and Jamal. I'm Mike Inglace. This is JC Schumann.
That sounds like it was an awesome experience. I'll definitely be looking into ASB for spring break.
Most definitely. Moving on from spring break, let's check out some of the events happening on campus. Do you love the American classic game show known as Jeopardy? Well, you're in luck. Join Phi Beta Sigma on Thursday, March 19th from 7:15 to 9 p.m. for a fun game of Jeopardy in the University Center, Room C. No cost for Widener University students, faculty, and employees with a valid ID. If you wish for more information, contact Brandon Jones at the contact information below.
If this long-awaited spring weather is putting you in a great and giving mood, join the Random Acts of Kindness Club, who will be holding a Cookie Appreciate Bake on Thursday, March 19th from 7 to 8 p.m. The club will bake cookies in the Pride Cafe for the librarians. For more information, contact Alex McCannon at the contact information below.
Take advantage of Widener's incredible observatory on Monday, March 16th from 8 to 9 p.m. Also, keep your eye out for the upcoming episode of Night Sky Rundown, hosted by Dr. Augustin, director of the observatory. Night Sky Rundown is a monthly show updating all of us on some of the events and changes happening in the night sky during that month. Definitely check it out on our YouTube channel.
It also has a great co-host.
Yeah, I would say.
Talking about people who are pretty great, let's take it over to Matt Nessenfeld, who will give us the latest on the Widener Pride athletics.
Come check out Widener Baseball on Tuesday, March 16th, as your Widener Pride are hosting the Newman Knights. The Pride are led by shortstop Michael Rydelewski, who is seeing the ball really well early in the season with a .750 batting average. Early on in the season, the Pride have also seen some stellar pitching from Donovan Davis, who is holding a 1-0 record to start the season. They will try to contain Matt Sheneman, who led the Knights in hitting last season. On March 18th, the Pride men's lacrosse team will look to get a win at Leslie Quick Stadium as they take on the University of New England. Leading goal scorer Mark Levine and the rest of the Pride will have a tough matchup as they take on the dynamic duo of Dan Auger and Sam Cloutier, who each have 6 goals on the season. That's it for sports news today. Catch me at the baseball games as I take on the position as the new Widener public address announcer. Let's go Pride.
Congrats, Matt, and good luck on your Widener Pride.
Yeah, that's awesome. Another sports news, do you love the Phillies? Widener students have a chance to go behind the scenes at Citizen Bank Park on April 8th. Phillies business communications and publicists have invited Widener to take part in the Phillies College Series, where college students get a chance to go behind the scenes with Philly executives prior to the game. The event featured a welcome from Phillies team president Pat Gillick or general manager Ruben Amaro Jr., along with the panel, a discussion with the Phillies, communications, and the PR professionals in the media room, and exclusive trophy selfies with the World Series trophies. Plus, you get the honor of meeting the Phillies ball girls. For only $20, you get all the plus that and a ticket to the night's game, which will be the Phillies taking on the Boston Red Sox. And you will receive a concession ticket of $12, redeemable throughout the ballpark for food, beverages, and merchandise. If you love the Phillies as much as we do, this is a can't-miss opportunity. If you're interested, please go to the website below and sign up.
So, are you thinking about going out to the game, have some fun?
Well,
eat some hot dogs, drink some soda?
I always wanted to meet a ball girl.
Your wish may come true. Hopefully, when it's watching the show and, she feels sad for you and that she wants to,
Or maybe I get to meet 2 ball girls.
She doesn't have to feel sorry for you, but hopefully one is watching.
Right.
It may put our show on the map. Okay, if sports isn't really your thing and you still have nothing to do on a Saturday, Groove Boston Cohesion Tour is coming to Widener. This tour is made up of DJs who host events on college campuses, and Widener's time is now. This group combines an amazing visual light effects to create an amazing experience and atmosphere. Tickets are only $10 and non-Widener students are welcome. Use the code PECWIDENER and receive a $5 off of your ticket. This event will take place on March 21st from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the Athletic Center. You are not going to want to miss this one. Widener's First Reeve.
If you just can't wait until the 21st and still need some good music in your life, head down to the Lower Level Lounge on Thursday, March 19th from 8 to 10 p.m. for coffee and music by Matt Billis.
And music can also be relaxing for me. There is nothing more relaxing than chilling on some comfy furniture. Widener truly understands that. So last week, Widener hosted a furniture expo in the University Center showing off some possible furniture that might pop up around Widener's campus. Let's check it out.
I actually got one of the chairs that they had, and it was like spinning around. I thought, did you check it out?
You should have called me. I thought we were friends.
I'm sorry. Well, you're always on your phone, so it probably went straight to voicemail.
We're not going to talk about that right now.
Well, that's all we have for today. If you or any organization you are involved in are looking to promote what you do, contact WTV at the information below.
Bringing you the latest news on updates, events, and student involvement, Widener News is here for you. Again, have a good night. I'm Kanisha Pinkney.
And I'm Jamal Goodman.
See you next time.